Then we begin our session.
I see that there are around 80 participants, 80 plus participants.
In Google Meet
Yes.
and YouTube, I didn't check. Let it be. Shall we begin the program?
Yes, I think so. So a warm good morning to all of you. Just before we begin, a few instructions. Remember that we have gathered here to commemorate Dr. Ranganathan's contributions to library science and to celebrate the Librarians' Day. So before we begin, may I request all of you who are in the Google Meet to mute your mics and turn off your video. It's mainly because of rainy season. It's likely that the load may turn out to be too heavy and some of us may lose the link. So let us reduce the burden on the net by turning off our videos. So as we begin, I warmly welcome our chief guest, our principal, our administrator, our vice principal, registrar, deans, staff, and most importantly, my dear participants, to this state level webinar on the schemes under skill development entrepreneurship, and to celebrate Ranganathan's and Librarians' Day. At St. Agnes College, our first thoughts are raised to our Creator, and we never fail to seek His blessings on the program. So to lead us in this, we have with us Ms. Jonita Raskina, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Applications. Let us remain quietly seated as we invoke God's blessings on this program and on all of us.
In His time, He makes all things beautiful. In His time, Lord, please show me every day as You're teaching me Your way. That You do just what You say in Your time. In Your time. In Your time. You make all things beautiful. In Your time. Lord, my life to You I bring. Be each song I have to sing. Be to You a lovely thing. In Your time.
Thank you, Ms. Jonita. Yes, indeed, our faith and trust, it comes not only on our efforts, but we also rest on God, who is our strength. Now, at the outset, a very special wish to you, Dr. Vishala, on your day. Beaming with
Thank
joy,
you.
we have with us Dr. Vishala to welcome all and to introduce the chief guest and the resource speaker, Mr. Giridhar Salian, Deputy Director and Grade 1 Principal, Government ITI, who is also the Director of KGTTI Mangalore. Dr. Vishala, I request you to kindly discharge your most pleasant task of welcoming the participants and introducing the chief guest and resource speaker. Over to you.
Thank you, Nancy. Good morning to each and every one of you gathered here. Being a librarian, it is my proud privilege to welcome you all to this special day Librarians Day, a relevant day to pay homage and tribute to the renowned guru of library science, Padma Shri Dr. S.R. Ranganathan, the father of library science in India. Dr. S.R. Ranganathan was a great visionary and was recognized throughout the world for his tremendous contribution in the field of library and information science. Dr. Ranganathan was a mathematician and librarian from India. We are very happy that he worked as a mathematics teacher in Government College, Mangalore, which is now known as University College. His most notable contributions to the field were his 5 laws of library science. He is considered to be the father of library science, documentation, and information science in India and is widely known throughout the rest of the world for his fundamental thinking in the field. His birthday, August 12th, is observed every year as the National Librarians Day in India. The Government of India, you all must be knowing that the Government of India awarded Padma Shri to Dr. S.R. Ranganathan in 1957 for his valuable contributions to library science. We have had the custom of observing Librarians Day by conducting informative programs since the past 12 years for the benefit of the academic community. All of us, we know that central and state governments have introduced various schemes to promote skill development among the students. The government of Karnataka has set up the Skill Development, Entrepreneurship and Livelihood Department, SDEL, that is Kaushalya Karnataka, to help the youth to acquire necessary skills and expertise to increase their employability. The higher education system also aims to produce skilled manpower by implementing New Education Policy 2020. But the sad part is that most of the youth are not aware of the schemes available under Skill India or Kaushalya Karnataka. Therefore, this year, while celebrating Librarians Day, we thought of organizing an awareness program for schemes available under Skill India and Kaushalya Karnataka. To do this pleasant task, we have with us an expert in the field who is none other than Mr. Giridhar Salyan, Director of KGTTI, Karnataka German Technical Training Institute, Mangalore. Shri Giridhar Salyan is a native of Mangalore, has a degree in Mechanical Engineering from BMS College of Engineering, Bangalore, and MTech from NITK, National Institute of Technology, Karnataka, Surathkal. Presently, he is also working as Deputy Director, Grade 1 Principal at Government ITI Kadri Hills, Mangaluru. He has shouldered the additional responsibility as District Skill Development Officer. He had served as Executive Director at Karnataka Vocational Training and Skill Development Corporation, Bengaluru. He is a sportsman, achieved medals in the district, state, and national levels in javelin throw. One of his remarkable achievements in sports was when he represented India for the 21st Asian Masters Athletic Championship 2019 held at Malaysia and secured silver medal in the javelin throw event. He is also a member of various technical bodies. Today, he has graciously accepted our invitation to be the guest as well as the resource person. Sir, on behalf of our college and on my personal behalf, I extend a warm and cordial welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
I take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to Dr. Sister Venisi, principal of our college, who is always very supportive for conducting any academic activities. Hearty welcome to you, sister. A warm welcome to Sister Carmelita AC, Administrator, Sister Rupa AC, Vice Principal of our college, Sister Vinora AC, Coordinator of a PG Study Center, for gracing the occasion. Happy to note that we have varied participants, professors, librarians, and students from throughout the state: Kalagatagi, Honnali, Tumkur, Hampi, Hasan, Chitradurga, Bellary, Hubli, Belagavi, Dakshina Kannada, and Udupi. Respected participants, I wholeheartedly welcome each and every one of you to this special event. My dear staff members, your support and presence is deeply appreciated. Welcome you all. Dear participants, particularly our college students, Every year, we observe this special day for your benefit, and you are cordially welcome. May the Almighty bless the day's proceedings and bless each and every one of us. Thank you. Over to you, Dr. Nancy.
Thank you, Dr. Vishala. On behalf of all of us gathered here, online and offline, thank you for making us feel so warm and cozy through your words of welcome. We can all see the photo of Dr. Ranganathan in the background of our chief guest blessing us. Just look in and you can see his photo there. We have already offered a floral tribute to him offline as led by Dr. Vishala. So let me also offer an affectionate welcome to you to your own program, Dr. Vishala. Now, as we proceed to the next program, I always feel that when people are led by a wise, young, energetic leader, they will be able to achieve many things together. At St. Agnes College, we have our young, wise, energetic principal, Sister Vanessa AC. And now I request you, sister, to render your message to this on this auspicious occasion.
Respected Mr. Giridhar Salian, Director, Karnataka German Technical Training Institute, Mangaluru, the chief guest of the day, Sister Kamal Rita, the administrator, Sister Dr. Vinora, the PG coordinator, Sister Rupa, the vice principal, deans, heads of the departments, and Dr. Vishala, the convener, all the participants, faculty members, and students. Good morning and a warm welcome to you all. August 12th is celebrated as National Librarians Day in Professor of Library Science, Dr. S.R. Ranganathan, who had spearheaded library development in India. Though he was a mathematician and began his professional life as a mathematician, his most notable contributions to the field were his 5 laws of library science. He is considered to be the father of library science, documentation, and information science in India. Every day in India, and very specially at St. Agnes, and fondly by our librarian Dr. Vishala and her group. Library is the excellent abode of knowledge. It is not only a place of collection of books, but is a way to transform life in society. The treasures of knowledge are hidden here. I believe the wealth of a student is the library. To learn, to gain knowledge and wisdom, one has to frequent the library. Unfortunately, today the usage of library is becoming less due to various reasons. The digital libraries have replaced the usual traditional print library. But one cannot rule out the desire to read from the printed books. Whatever might be the form, but reading is so very essential in everyone's life. Research and motivation can to some extent change and draw people to this storehouse and enable them to benefit from this depository. On this occasion, Dr. Vishala, our librarian, in association with Karnataka German Technical Institute, Mangaluru, has organized a state-level webinar on the scheme under skill development entrepreneurship. Skill gap is one of the biggest problems in India that we face today, which has led to the unemployment of millions of graduates. Degree may permit one to apply for a job, but to be successful, one needs skills. A winner is someone who recognizes his God given talents, works his tail off to develop them into skills, and uses these skills to accomplish his goals or her goals. Today, education has wider scope, not just imparting knowledge, but takes a new path, seeking to release the human potentialities. The session today will give us an awareness of we have a right person to speak to us on this subject. I congratulate Dr. Vishala for organizing such an important and relevant session for our youth today. I also appreciate all the staff of the library who support and assist her in holding such sessions year after year. I wish all the participants a fruitful day as well as the session. Thank you and God bless us all.
Thank you, sister. You have highlighted the importance of library in the life of students and teachers, and you have told us the importance of skill development for the future of a student. Now it's time for our guest speaker, Mr. Giritar Salian, to deliver his lecture on the schemes under skill development entrepreneurship, Government of India. But before I hand over the mic, may I give you a few directions, dear participants? I request all of you to keep your audio muted, video turned off. I've told you the reason why. There is a Q&A session which will be conducted at the end of the of his talk. So let us keep our questions ready. If you have questions which can be put in the chat box, please do put them all through the talk. But if you want to ask them vocally, please feel free. Feel free to unmute yourself at the end of the program once he completes it, and then you will be given all clarification. Okay, so remember, you can start writing your questions immediately as soon as you get a doubt. Then the third is all participants will be given a certificates for attending this program, for which you will have to fill up a Google form. So just look out for a Google form at the end of the session, and which will be placed in your chat box, and see that you fill it up. Only then you'll be able to get a certificate. Keep these things in mind before we proceed. Now that we have settled to listen to this important talk, let me, without much ado, I request Sir to take up the session. Dear audience, listen very carefully and find out the various benefits that you can derive from the government through the Skill India scheme. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Very good morning to each and everyone. Am I audible? Please.
Yes, sir, you are.
Respond.
You are audible.
Thank you. At the outset, I congratulate the principal, Dr. Sister M. Venisa, Dr. Vishala, and Dr. Nancy, and all supporting staff, as well as all the participants for organizing this kind of beautiful, very meaningful program, Librarians Day, as well as a seminar on skill development initiatives. This is a very, very essential program, what I mean to say, for today's competitive world. And as I would like to recollect one of the quotations of Dr. Radha Krishnan. He said, the highest education is that highest education is that doesn't mean that it is not only focusing on the subject matters, it is related to life skills. So therefore, it's very, very important to develop skill, knowledge, and attitude in order to have, in order to mold a very, very effective and efficient personality to face the challenges of life. So today, in this webinar, we are going to discuss about the various skill development initiatives of the state government as well as central government, and how it is beneficial for you, particularly CMKKY and PMKVY skill development programs, as well as entrepreneurship is concerned, what PMEP, what are the benefits of Prime Minister's Employment Generation Program, and also something about NAPS, National Apprenticeship Promotional Scheme, how the candidate can be registered, and even for CMKKY and PMKVY also, how the students can enroll themselves to take up these training programs. So first of all, let us discuss about what are the training programs available. So Skill India. So Skill India initiative is from the government of India, Directorate General of Training, the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. It is the apex organization for development coordination at national level. Industrial training institutes are under the administrative and financial control of state governments. As you know, ITIs are functioning throughout the state. The central government is responsible for framing curriculum, conducting examinations, and making policies through the council called National Council for Vocational Training. So, in the state government is responsible for effective implementation of training programs, like the craftsman training scheme, CTS. We say that CTS training. This is CTS training are of 1 year course, 1 year duration, or 2 years. Normally 1 year to 2 years, and it varies from 6 months to 2 years also. So please mute your audio. Some disturbance is there. So nowadays, Directorate General of Training is constantly upgrading and modernizing the ITAs. So new courses available in this CTS stream: IoT, Internet of Things, renewable energy, additive manufacturing technology, mechatronics, drone technology, etc. So under NSQF, National Skill Qualification Framework compliance courses, there are 138 trades, which includes 74 engineering trades, 59 trades in the non-engineering sector. So apprenticeship training scheme also, it is imparted in industries. It's not institutions. The Act applies for Apprenticeship Act 1961. This is only for ITI graduates or anybody who wish to undergo training after SSLC. This Apprenticeship Act is applicable. But only thing is that this training will be imparted at industries. So optimal utilization of infrastructure facilities available in the industry. Meeting the requirement of skilled workforce, this is also, so today there is a gap, the skill requirement and the need of the industries. In order to bridge the gap, the skilled workforce is required. So after apprenticeship training, National Apprenticeship Certification, NAC certification is given for designated trades. I'll explain what exactly designated trades, what are the courses available. and how it is helpful for graduates, particularly non-engineering graduates. And optional trades also available. The certification is from NSD certification. So Kaushalya Karnataka, as I said, in the center, Skill India, a portal is there. Department of Directorate General of Training is responsible for implementation of training program. Similarly, in the state, Kaushalya Karnataka, skill training initiatives will be done by small, it is a CMKKY or PMKVY through Karnataka Skill Development Corporation under the Department of Skill Development, Entrepreneurship and Livelihood, Government of Karnataka. And through the Commissionerate, that is Industrial Training and Employment. These are the two entities are helpful for implementing skill development programs very, very effectively and efficiently. As I said, to bridge the skill gap between training needs and industry's requirement, and also to enhance employment opportunities. Upgradation of initiatives. So recently, 150 government ITIs are upgrading in collaboration with the Tata Technologies to transform them into technology hubs. In Bangalore also, in Dakshina Kannada, there are 5 ITIs in this category. So proposed courses under Tata Technologies, skill training programs, 1-year course, computer-aided manufacturing is there, manufacturing process and control and automation, basic design and additive manufacturing, industrial robots and digital manufacturing, advanced plumbing, artisan using advanced tools, 2-year duration, Internet of Things, advanced automobiles engineering, advanced manufacturing, battery electric vehicles, basics of design and virtual verification. And so these are the small short-term courses, like 23 short-term courses also coming up. So anybody up to 3 months course, graduates, PUC background students, a degree, BA, become BSc, or any other candidates who wish to undergo training. This is only the proposed course. It is yet to be implemented. Innovation and design thinking, fundamentals of product design, process control, automation, auto electrical design and development, product verification and analysis, auto electrical maintenance, product design and development, computer-aided machining, advanced computer-aided machining, advanced automobile engineering, automobile maintenance, repair and overall, electric vehicle, Internet of Things, advanced machining, CNC, CNC milling and CNC lathe, advanced machining rotary, 4th axis, 5th axis mill, advanced additive manufacturing, advanced welding, fundamentals of automobile engineering, advanced painting, technology, industrial robotics too, advanced plumbing. These are the short-term courses, around the 2 to 3 months courses available in future. Then PMKVY, Prime Minister's Kaushalya Vikas Yojana. So this is a flagship scheme of Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. So Prime Minister, it is also short-term course, varies from 90 hours to even now it is more than 300 hours courses also available, and even least up to 90. But normally it varies from 150 to 300 hours of maximum courses. So the objective is to enable large number of Indian youth to take up industry relevant skill training that will help them in securing better livelihood. Individuals with the prior learning, some of the people already they have skill, but they don't have certification. Their prior learning, RPL, recognition of prior learning also available. for assessment of their skill level. So training and assessment fees are completely paid by the government. It is totally free of cost. Duration of the training that as I said, 150 to 300 hours maximum, but it even up to 90 hours also there. Even maximum limit 720 hours also there nowadays. Training according to the National Skills Qualification Framework. So this is NSQF level 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. It normally starts from NSQF level 3. Upon successful completion of their assessment, candidates shall be provided placement assistance by the training partners. So these programs will be implemented through training centers, training partners of various private organization is there, government is there, public sector, state level institutes. Any other institute can register themselves to impart training for this. Even this institute can also register as one of the centers of PMKVY as well as the CMKKY. So CMKKY is the Chief Minister's Kaushalya Karnataka Yojana. Training and assessment fees also here free. These also varies from 150 maximum most of the courses, but here also 90 to 70 hours courses also available. So normally it varies from, it is depending on the hours, though it is depending on our hours, but 2 to 3 months, depending upon the number of hours per day. Training curriculum aligned with the National Skills Qualification Framework. Upon successful completion of their assessment, candidates shall get placement assistance by the training partners. Here, the age limit is actually 18 to 35 years. Now they have relaxed, even 16 years also. Candidates can also apply for this. So, for particular training programs. So, Prime Minister Employment Generation Program. This is related to entrepreneur development programs. So after completion of training, they can become an entrepreneur, or he can start his own self-employment. The scheme is implemented by KVC, functioning as the nodal agency at the national level. At the state level, the scheme is implemented through State KVIC Directorate and KVIBS, industrial boards, district industry center, DICs and banks. The maximum cost of project admissible in the manufacturing sector is rupees 25 lakhs and the business service sector. So this is about a loan. If it is manufacturing, if your project related to manufacturing sector, then government is going to give 25 lakhs for making your own enterprise. If it is service sector or business sector, government is making arrangement to provide 10 lakhs, in which for there will be subsidy. If that is depending upon the, if it is urban region, general category, it gives 15% subsidy. If the candidate is from rural area, 25%. Suppose special categories like SC, ST, women, these are all included in special categories. For them, 25%. If they are at urban region, they'll get 25% subsidy and 35% if they are residing at rural region. So this is about the various schemes. Now, let us go to the KGMSDC project. As I said, Karnataka German Multi-Skill Development Center also imparting skill development initiatives. KGMSD is the society under Government of Karnataka, Department of Industrial Training and Employment. So In this project, the Chief Secretary of Karnataka is the chairman, and Secretary of Skill Development, Entrepreneurship and Livelihood is the chairman, and the Commissioner Industrial Training and Employment be the member secretary of the society, and it is a governing council. So totally in Karnataka, 5 KGTTIs are already functioning. One is in Bangalore, Gulbarga, Mangalore, Belagavi, and Hubballi. In the first phase, 2 KGTTIs are established. Now, in the second phase, KGTTI Mangalore, Belagavi, and Hubballi. The speciality of this scheme is the technical support from German International Services, GIZ. So they are supporting technically for implementing the curriculum, designing curriculum, and developing training related programs, etc. So this particularly KGMSDC is the society under which 5 KGTTIs are functioning. The objective of this KGTTIs is a training of long-term and short-term courses, industrial services, consulting, consultancy, job roles, training of trainers programs, ITIs, diploma, engineering staff, engineering workshop faculties, and industry staff, and value addition services like upgradation of skills, updating skills of the youth. The target areas: ITA students, diploma graduates, dropouts, unemployed job seekers. So this is the multi-skill development center. So kindly mute your audio, some disturbance. So we are supporting them for overseas employment also, in addition to the local industries, indigenous industries. So courses offered, there are 2 major departments, information technology, particularly in government. This KG Karnataka German Technical Training Institute of Mangalore. So we have information technology, in which there are 3 courses. One is Cisco IT Essentials, required SSLC pass, UC, ITI, diploma, or any graduate also. Duration in hours, 90 hours. We are partnered with the Cisco Network Academy, so that Cisco also, through Cisco Academy, we are conducting final examination online. So after completion of training, we are giving the candidates the certificate along with Cisco certificates. And second one is Cisco Certified Network Associate, CCNA, for which ITE already those who have completed Cisco IT Essentials are eligible, or diploma or engineering graduates can apply for that. Suppose one non-engineering or PUC degree graduates, they have done Cisco IT Essentials, they are eligible for this Cisco Certified Network Associate. So associated with the Cisco Network Academy. So this also certification given by KGTTI as well as Cisco. So Tally ERP 9. So for this entry qualification, PUC 12, BCom, BSc, BA. So this duration is 90 hours. So normally it varies 4 weeks to 6 weeks. Within that, we are going to finish that course, or maximum within 2 months. So we are the associated partner. We are part of the Tally Academy for certification, for recognition and certification. So under welding technology, this is totally advanced welding. Welding technology, we are teaching gas welding and arc welding, then TIG welding, MIG welding, pipe welding. So these are all very, very demand-driven courses. Even immediately after their completion of course, they will get job employment elsewhere. It's not difficult to get job. So almost the people, we are tied up with some of the companies to make place so that students will get placement immediately after their training. So gas welding and cutting, it's a, if SSLC fail or SSL pass, even the aspirants could be the other PUC degree students, dropouts in various stages. They can also apply for this. It is 180 hours course. It is a totally basic training. Then others is SMW, gas tungsten arc welding, gas metal arc welding, welding technicians. Particularly this is very helpful for welding of aluminum, uh, then stainless steel materials. It's very difficult to weld in aerospace industries. Even our automotive industries also, it's very essential. And welding technician with the TU certification. This is again the German certification, TU certification. After completion of advanced welding, they can appear for this TU certification. This is a TU Renault, is the organization from German associated with the TU Renault. So already they are conducting the nominee from TU Renault on assessor is coming. They are conducting examination. After their examination, they are issuing certification along with the KGTTI certification. So construction technology, another area of sector, another sector, wherein we are teaching them technician refrigeration, technician air conditioning, technician refrigeration and air conditioning. SSLC, ITI diploma graduates, anybody can apply for this. So these are the two things: technician refrigeration, technician air conditioning. They are the separate modules. But whereas technician refrigeration air conditioning involves all technician related refrigeration as well as air conditioning. So it includes even HVAC also. So very people are finding very useful, and they get a appointment immediately after their this training. And in order to give free training, government of Karnataka is supporting a lot. There's many students are undergoing training through CMKKY, Chief Minister Kaushalya Karnataka Yojana, and free training. Otherwise, they have to pay. Even for federal category, those who do not have this income certificate or some other income certificate is must. So if their income is very high, then they need to go for other. This is not eligible for entering into this training. So students should have, while applying, we don't want any original certificates. Only the certificates required are SSLC, then caste certificate, income certificate, and Aadhaar card and photo. So these are the essential things. And how to go about, how to register on portal, that I am going to explain about this. Already we have trained from 2015-2021, 3,419 students. We have achieved targets. So in which 1,316 students are female. So this is particularly some of the enrollments, particularly in case of IT and IT, CCNA, the students are going for higher education. And the students who have completed welding and RES, they'll get employment immediately. So these are the companies they are conducting placement drive in our center so that they'll get an appointment. So we are also interacting with the HR managers. What is their requirement? What are the skill gaps? We are incorporating with our training program. So after completion of certification, after completion of training, one is KGTTI certificate will be given. Another one is a Cisco certificate, Cisco. So two certificates. And if the students are getting more than 80%, Cisco certificate, Cisco is also issuing merit certificate to those students. So these are the in association partners. Tally Academy, Cisco, and DU Renard for certification purpose. We are also conducting small programs for engineering college students for internship. We already signed MOU with the NTT of SNS Polytechnic and NITE Institute of Architecture, SNS, so St. Joseph Engineering College. And this is a quick glance of KGTTA workshops, computers. This is the welding workshop. This is RAC lab, refrigerated condition, refrigeration. We have simulators. Exactly the very complicated like hermit compressor. We cannot see the internal mechanism. For the simulators also available. Simulator students can understand very well, very easily. And the welding also, with the welding, this is the photograph of the. So now, how to register this is an portal. That is also very important now. How to portal register for this training, for free training. So this is the portal. Actually, this is the portal for Kaushalya Karnataka Yojana. So registration is there here. So here, if you click here, registration, you can see the aspirant. So aspirant, there are 4 options: assessment body, training provider. Suppose they want to make a training provider. Suppose this college to become training provider in one of the courses, like IT related courses. They can enroll themselves as a training provider. So now I'm explaining about aspirant, candidate, how can register for this training. This is not only for KGTTI, the entire state. There are so many training partners, training centers are available. So they can apply for this. This is a must for, initially they have to register as an aspirant. So after this registration form will appear here. So under this registration, which type of, you can go for skills, you can go for apprenticeship, you can apply for employment, you can go for self-employment to become an entrepreneur. But now I'm only concentrating on skill, how to skill development. So immediately after this, you have to, without your putting your Aadhaar number, you cannot go. And one dummy Aadhaar number. It is not a dummy. One for your demonstration purpose. I'll use this as a. So after putting your Aadhaar number, you can go next. Yes. So these are the personal details you have to, your name you have to write. What is your name, last name, then there is a phone number, email ID, then date of birth. Then date of birth you have to select, male or female. This you have to fill up. Then marital status, specially abled or not, religion you have to type, whatever it may be. So then category, if it is your general category, SC, ST, OBC, minority, you have to look into that. Then trainees classification is also the ex-serviceman. Your ex-serviceman, this is a special category. And wherever this red star mark is there, it is a compulsory, you have to fill it up. Otherwise, if it is not essential, you need not fill it up. And mother's, father's, mother name, father name, you can write anyone. So first name, last name, then location, where urban or rural area. Then your address you have to write by seeing your Aadhaar card, whatever you have to do, Aadhaar card. And state, district also you can select. The drop-down menu is there. You can select any. So even you can go for district also. So after selecting the state, you will get. So Taluka also, city. These are the So then permanent address. If it is same, you can write if your permanent address and current address same, then you can write yes, otherwise no. Then locations, you have to write if it is other than current address is different. So then educational details. So educational details, your educational details, you have to write schooling, then middle school, high school, graduate, graduate, postgraduate, whatever it may be, you can select. Then stream that they automatically it will come. For example, if I select graduate, then only it will show become BA, BSc, BBA, whatever it may be. So here then subject also comes here. If I say, suppose BCom, I apply, then only here you can select accountancy, then finance, banking, insurance, like that. Then languages, no, past skill experience if you have that. Then you can also sort. This is a very important. You can apply for any 5 skill sets here. You can write here. The skill sets available here. You can use this drop down menu. Then you can select anything. See. Your choice. You can select it. You can find out what are the courses available, which is you can select out of this any 5. Then it will come. Executive operator. So either you can select 1 or 5, but that is up to you. So preferred training duration. This is they have given duration. So normally it is ranges from 8 to 12, 8 to 12. So it is also you can put, but normally it is in hours actually. For training duration is in hours. Employment after current employed, no. Have you been previously employed? Are you willing to migrate? So these are some of the questions they have asked. Expected salary, if you are going for outside the district, what is your expected salary? So you can write here. And expected salary within district. So these are some of the, and these are the very important proof of education you have to upload. Then proof of age, SSLC will do. And here the resume also you have to prepare. And the resume in the sense of what is your qualification, and if you have trained undergone any CMKKY training, PMKKY, the brief note, 1-page note, you can upload this. Any other certification, otherwise, if it is compulsory, you can upload any whatever existing files, because sometimes it is compulsory. It won't go. Any other certificate, if it is not there, you can upload the same document here also. Then profile image, your photograph, you have to upload here. Then immediately after this, you should press here, send OTP. Then OTP will come to your mobile number. Then use that OTP and put in this space and acknowledge and other consent. This is a tick mark you have to put and submit. Once if you submit this, then you are been registered successfully. So then activation link will come. So into your mobile user ID, password will come. So using that, you can apply for any jobs related. You can go to what are the various training providers available in the state and what are the training centers, training partners or training centers. So see, one training partner may have different 10 to 1 or more number of PCs, training centers that you need to identify within your region. And another thing is that the training partners can see who are all applied for which course, so that they can contact you directly. If you are saying that you are given 5 options in which you can select anyone, like banking, if you say that banking or tally or any other course, engineering courses, then they will contact you, or you may contact. Here kiosk is available. Suppose if you want to know what are the various accredited centers are there, so you can find out here. If you press here, you'll get one Excel sheet here. If I press like this, you'll get one Excel sheet. Then list of list of courses, job roles, list of designated dates. Or these are the courses available. You can see, for example, I'll show you. Immediately after this, I can this will immediately I have downloaded the accreditation list. So this will show what are the courses available here, the various courses, and what is this NSQF level, and what is the national occupational standards, and here what are the sectors available, what is the reference. So these are the things you can see. So many. So these are the courses available. You can see here. The number of hours, total, what is the total number of hours? As I said, now earlier it was only 300, now they have increased. Every time, each and every job role, it is increasing. Depending upon the requirement, job market, they are adding. So you can find out. You can go for sector also, which sector you want. So this is how you can see. So these are the courses available. So how to register Prime Minister's employee? Now let us see how we can go for PMKVY. Okay, here this is a different. This is also you can register here also. So candidate is there. This is a portal, skillindia.nstc.india.org. These are the all job roles, qualification packs are developed by National Skill Development Corporation. So NSDC portal, NSDC, they have designed this. So if you want to register on Skill India portal for Prime Minister's Kaushalya Karnataka Yojana, you have to get into this. Earlier, for CMKKY, that is kaushalkar.com portal, Kaushalya Karnataka. This is a central government portal, Skill India. Here you register candidate registration. Here you can go for even training partner can also register. Here also same procedure. For them also it is a same procedure. Here, so for skill development training provider, you have to provide personal contact and communication details. Then you are upload identification document and add education details. Then you have to put preference, what in which sector you want, which kind of job role. So then it goes to your mobile number. The candidate on his register, some message confirmation message will come to your mobile which you have already registered. So after seeing this, you just click here, register now. So register now, this page will open. Then basic details you have. I want to skill myself, candidate registration form. You have to select Mr. or Miss, then full name, you have to enter. The same thing, same procedure, date of birth, email ID, mobile number, education, location, everything is same. Only these are the things to set. Here you have to preferences, which sector you want. If similar to CMKKY, here also you can go for any, suppose you are banking, finance services, this you can go here, or apparel related to your cutting and CV, fashion technology, we can go for this, gems and jewelry. There are so many sectors available. So if I say that this is the tourism, telecom, these are the very, if I say that BFSI, then if I press select BFSI here, then you can select subsector. You can say that here, again I will say that because you are all accountancy, other students, students, you can go for banking. Then accounts executive or accounts executive. So you can search on this, which actually what is your aspiration, in which course you want, in which job role you have to undergo. You can decide yourself. Then after deciding the course, then associated program, select associated program. This will come. This is not required. It is not training issue. Actually, which these are the DDUGKY, Deen Dayal Upadhyaya, Gramina, Kaushalya Yojana. So these are the various associated programs. So what you are interested in, PMKVY training or MKVY training and placement. So you can go for here. This is PMKVY training. If you are going for PMKVY, Prime Minister Kaushalya Vikas Yojana and placement, you can select this. So I have read this. So I am not a robot. You can select here. Then all counseling implement organization people. So this you submit. This you can do after this candidate registration. One link will come and some procedure you can link here. Then if you go for submit, then you can register yourself on this portal for training program. So only thing is you have to go through the various job roles, which is relevant for you. That is your responsibility to identify. Then if you want to see what are the courses, what are the syllabus, then also syllabus also available on that. And this is regarding, we already discussed about ITA courses, long-term courses, short-term courses, and CMKKY courses, PMKVY courses. Then let us see the national, we can go for another one is, can even go for list of this national apprenticeship program, also NAPS, that also you can what are these skill development courses available. You can see this is the apprenticeship portal. Can you see this? No, 1 second. National
No, sir, we can't see.
okay, 1 second. Okay, now you can see now. I think now you can see.
Yes.
Yes. You see, suppose if you want to go for apprenticeship training after PMKVY, CMKKY, there also optional trades are available. Some of the courses included in apprenticeship also. Otherwise, after your graduation, after your PUC or degree course, after your ITI or diploma, if you are like to undergo apprenticeship training in the industry, you can register yourself because here the mandatory is there. Here you'll get a stipend. Whereas in earlier cases, PMKVY, CMKKY, ITA course, there is no stipend facility. Because here in this case, your training will be imparted at the industries. So you can, how to register this? So here there are two options. One is mainly in establishment can also register, candidate also register. If you are an entrepreneur, if you are starting your own enterprise, suppose if you have 5 candidates, minimum 4 candidates required to register as your establishment as uh, under Apprenticeship Act, you can register. For that, you should go for establishment. So if the establishment has minimum of 4 employees, maximum of 30, it is optional for them. If it is exceeds a 30 and above, up to 29, 4 to 9, 4 to 29 employees, it's optional. Either they can go for this or not. That is up to them. But if it is less than 4, this Apprenticeship Act doesn't permit. So if it is 30 and above, it is obligatory as part of the establishment. They must collect apprenticeship and give training in their industry. That is compulsory as per Act. Now let us see how the candidate can be registered. So candidate registration can be done by like this. A personal decision. This is mainly because of NAPS. NAPS is a National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme. This is to encourage MSME, micro, small, and medium enterprises. The government central government has taken keen initiative to encourage MSME, and the government also giving them a reimbursement facility. So for each apprenticeship, they are paying 1,500 for reimbursing amount of 1,500 from government per month per candidate, and 1,500 from state government. Suppose the industry is paying for a candidate, say please, your disturbance is somebody kindly put off your mute your audio. Some disturbance is coming. So National Apprentice Promotion Scheme is for this is meant for establishments. So, so if the candidate, the establishment registers on this portal, then only you can apply for this. That's why we are making the government of Karnataka, Commissioner of Industrial Training and Employment, keen initiative to register establishment under this portal, so that candidate can apply for the apprenticeship training. So this facility is like a win-win concept. The win-win concept for industrialists as well as for candidates. For after completion of candidates, they'll get apprenticeship certification, and for this for establishment, they'll get 3,000 rupees per candidate per month reimbursement for state government as well as central government. So it is a very useful for each and every candidate as well as industrialists. So establishments should also register. So how to register here? See, there are 2 types of apprenticeship in the act. One is after ITA, also they can go for apprenticeship. So the person has not undergone ITA training, then he is only ISSLC, PUC or degree. They can also apply for apprenticeship. So how to register? See, this is the personal details. They have to write your relationship. So this is everything, mobile number, same. The procedure remains same. All password. This password you need to put. So these are the confirm password. Password, email is your password user ID, and password will be whatever you have indicated here. Then you have to use for apprenticeship training program. So here you have to put then submit. So immediately after submit, you are successfully registered on apprenticeship portal. It gives you a message. Then after apprenticeship, this registration, you have to update update your profile, like your certificates, all the things upload need to be done after your this. Then you can opt for opportunities in the sense of trades, which trade you want. That is also list of apprenticeship list is available here. This you can see here. So a list of designated trades under the Apprenticeship Act. So Apprenticeship Act, there are so many courses here. See here, boiler attendant, then ceramics. You just find out which course is applicable for you. Suppose if you have any doubt, you can go to here or download the details. Here on page, separate page is opening here. So electrician, other things, you can go here. So you can find out what are the courses here. You can go this. Okay, these are the courses you can see here. Then download, which that is also another. So suppose one course I would like to download. I will show you the downloaded PDF format will be like this. This is a curriculum. If you download here, then attendant operator, for example, chemical plant, you can see this. These are the courses available. For this, BSc is required. BSc candidates, PCM or PCB, they can go for like it is MCF. They have this course, so they can apply. Either one can be a ITA graduate or any other BSc graduate. You can see here. These are the ITA. See, eligibility, ITA pass or BSc pass, duration of basic training. So they can go for one basic training. This is how we can go for. Then, so I think we shall stop here. Similarly, you can go for optional trades. Optional trades also here it is. If you want to go for optional trades, these are the optional trades available. Then you can search on this also. If you want to go for any download, this you can find out. Because we have time is very short now. Yes, then we can go for interactive session now. I'll stop here. Presentation. Probably. Then if you have any, we will go, let us take, Madam, how many minutes we want to interact with the students? If any doubts, please ask questions.
Sir, I think there are a few doubts. Mr. Pavan Kumar has asked whether how can colleges which offer only arts courses can collaborate with Skill India?
So arts their basic qualification, we will consider PUC only. If they are qualified based on PUC, they can apply. Because BA, we need to search, some of the courses may be available. They have to go to this portal and find out the various syllabus available in which they can search. Otherwise, PUC courses, and even for other ITA courses, and as I said, our refrigeration, air conditioning courses available. Then they can go for welding courses. They can go for if they want to switch over from educational field to technical field. It's very well possible. We are not restricting anybody. That is how. But if they are going for this vertical ability from BA, it may not be possible. I think BA. Other courses they have to find out. Only thing is their depending upon their aspirations. Any other questions?
Okay, there's one more, sir. Shubhashri ma'am is asking whether these courses are full-time courses for students for 2 years. I think there are other courses also. part-time and stopgap courses also are available, as you have told us.
As I said, CMKKY and PMKVY courses, they are very short-term courses, and the timings are very flexible. If the center runs from 7 to 7, for example, our Karnataka German technical training institute runs from 7:30 to even evening 7:30. The short-term courses, every 2 hours, every 2 hours to 4 hours, duration will be there. They can choose any flexible timings. For example, 7:30 to 9:30, 7:30 to 10:30, or 10:30 to 1:30, or 2:30 to even 5:30, 4:30 to 7:30. It's a very flexible kind of approach, because it is not long-term course. It's a short-term course. If it is long-term course, of course, as like ITAs and all, it's a long-term, there is no flexibility.
Thank you, sir. There aren't any courses in the, questions in the chat box. If there's any person who would like to ask any questions with sir, please unmute yourself and ask, please. I'll wait for a moment. Shyam Naik, sir, do you want to ask anything? Yeah, you seem to be unmuted. Anyone wants to ask questions?
Even students, if they have any questions.
Okay. There seem to be no further questions. So let me just wind up this session to say thank you, sir. That was indeed a very informative session. I felt it was a very, very informative session. You have given us, sir, a very good overview of the programs that are offered by your institution to make our youth employable. You have also gone through the procedures and process of to join the courses. Some of us may find it very difficult to find the right person to set the home appliances right. We too have an opportunity to learn and take care of the maintenance of our own electric and electronic gadgets. As for us, from St. Agnes College, we have visited the place and seen the kind of modern technology and simulators that are used for training in the institution. Don't think that all these trades are only for men. We have a list of women at the institution, we have seen it on our own, who have successfully completed the courses. Don't think that we are anything less than men. So, you have clarified your doubts. We had a nice session. And now it is time for us to say thanks.
Okay.
It was an opportunity given to us, and Dr. Vishala has put up a grand program and given us a lot of insight for a resource person into Skill India programs. So I request now our dean, Mrs. Shanti Nazrat, to render the vote of thanks.
Good morning, students. As we conclude this program, I recall the saying, be thankful for what you have and you will end up having more. With these thoughts in my mind, first of all, I would like to thank the Almighty for giving us this opportunity to celebrate the Ranganathan's Day as Librarians' Day with a meaningful and very useful program like this. Today's resource person, Mr. Giridhar Salyan, has inspired us all with his expertise. He has highlighted the various schemes available to enhance one's skills and develop them to fit in to the present corporate world, and not only that, to make use of the same for our personal growth also. His enthusiasm to share these schemes for the benefit of our students as well as the participants is commendable. I have no words to thank you, sir, for the immense trouble that you have taken to disseminate information on all the schemes to participants. Thank you, sir. for accepting this invitation and sharing your insights with us. We are blessed with an encouraging principal, Dr. Sister Vanessa AC, who has been our driving force to organize any event for the benefit of staff and students. Thank you, sister. I thank profusely the administrator, Sister Kamalrita AC, the vice principal, Sister Rupa AC, and the PG coordinator, Sister Vinora AC, for their constant support. Over the years, I have observed one person who always brings newness to promote scholastic environment in the campus for the betterment of all. And it is none other than Dr. Vishala, our librarian. Her dynamic way of inspiring herself and the people around her is a noteworthy achievement. St. Agnes campus looks vibrant because of the many initiatives taken by her. Heartfelt thanks to you, ma'am, for your inspiring personality. I thank the college library staff who always quietly shouldered the responsibilities for the smooth functioning of any library activity. It is the master of ceremony who has made this program lively today. I'm happy that we had the right person to carry out this task very beautifully. Thank you, Dr. Nancy Vass. I thank Ms. Donita Rastina and Helen Saravo for leading us into prayer. Mr. Harsha Raj, Assistant Professor, Department of Journalism, and his student team for the publicity. Mr. Gurucharan and Mr. Santosh for the technical assistance. Thank you. A special thanks to you, my dear delegates, for active presence and participation has made this program a success. Hope you all definitely make use of one or the other schemes for your benefit and develop your employability skills. I would like to conclude with the quote Oliver Daniel, who once said, "Don't seek to be relevant, just be consistent." I hope today's program will influence all of us to consistently work on updating ourselves. Thank you, one and all.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Shanti. And in a special way, I thank you for saying thanks to all of us in such beautiful words. Now it's time to disperse.
No, Nancy.
But a reminder before you disperse,
Yeah, feedback.
that a link has been placed in the chat box. I request all of you to fill the form and obtain your certificate. Without filling the form, the feedback form, you will not be able to get a certificate. So remember to fill in your feedback and submit it so that you can get a certificate. I thank all of you, the participants, on behalf of our organizer, Dr. Vishala, for your active participation and support. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
Okay, thank you. Thanking
Thank
one
you,
and all.
sir.